Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Yinz and Youse podcast. The NFL offseason doesn't slow down, and this week one of free agency totally proved it. There were big contracts, surprising moves, and plenty of teams trying to reshape their roster in a hurry. So today we're breaking down the biggest signings from the first wave of free agency, who got paid, which teams made the smart moves, and what it all means for the Steelers and Eagles heading in the next season. Free agency is rolling, the draft is on the horizon, and there is plenty to talk about. So let's dive into it. This is the Yinz and Youse podcast. Let's get cracking.
Hey, why don't eggs tell jokes?
It's got something to do with like being runny. It does. I don't know how I would put that together. Why don't they tell jokes? Because punchlines always runny. I don't know.
They might crack up.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Yinz and Youse. My name is Ben, with my co-host Nathan. How you doing today, buddy?
Doing pretty all right, man. How are you?
Doing all right. Getting a little bored because the Eagles aren't making many moves towards improving the team.
Well, I can't relate because it's been a pretty crazy week for just week one of free agency. Week one's not even finished.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, we're just right now wrapping up week one. There's a lot of shit to unpack here. And
it has been a very what's the word I'm looking for? Non-conventional week one. We've had some controversy, some ups, some downs. It's been an interesting free agency week.
That it has, and I mean, can we just get right into it?
Let's just jump into it,
dude. What the hell is going on with Max Crosby, dude? Like, what is going on, man?
Man, I check all over ESPN, and he leaves the Raiders. He's a Raven. He leaves the Ravens. He's a Raider. The Raiders are in cap salary hell.
So
I don't know.
I mean, we need to unpack this, and I've deep dove into this to just try to understand what in the world is going on.
Let's hear it.
So Friday night, March 6th, it gets posted by Adam Schefter that the Raiders are trading away Max Crosby for
Correct.
2 first-round picks. First-round pick in 2026 is a coming draft. First-round pick in 2027. Whole world's freaking out because the AFC North just has the most dominant pass rushers in the league right now.
Yep.
You even asked me over the weekend, and I told you I wasn't worried. So I told you, man. I told you.
Yeah.
not
Never wrong.
fine.
Just early.
But okay, let's start with that. Okay, so over the weekend, Raiders obviously going into a rebuild. Max Crosby probably at his peak right now, playing some really good football. They get him away. They get some picks. Mm-hmm. Going into free agency that starts on that Monday, the Raiders have about $119 million worth of cap space to spend.
Right.
Most in the league.
Yeah.
Raiders, on the other hand, now taking in, this is now Max Crosby deal, and just what they have with the Lamar contract situation, they have negative $10 million. So they obviously can't make. They got to make moves in the opposite direction of helping their team, which is the second least amount of cap space, right behind the Bills. Bills had negative $13 million.
Ooh.
So you got to make some moves. So what do the Raiders do? They have a probably phenomenal first day that I've ever seen at any team ever in free agency. I'm gonna read you off these names. They signed the center from the Ravens, Tyler Linderbaum, all-pro center, had one of the best seasons of the last season, to a 3-year, $81 million deal. They get Quay Walker, linebacker, 3 years, $40 million. N'Kobe Dean, linebacker, 3 years, $36 million. Kwity Paye, edge rusher, 3 years, $48 million. Eric Stokes, cornerback for $30 million. Like, they have a phenomenal first day. Signing all this money. And then you look at this, so they bring in all these new players. Seemingly it looks better for drafting Fernando Mendoza, first overall this draft. And even then, like, they have, again, the first-round pick this year. They have the 14th pick from the 14th pick this year, the 36th pick this year, the 67th pick this year. So a lot of really top picks, plus 2 first rounds in 2027.
Right.
Everything is looking great for the Raiders, which hasn't happened in a while. So if you're a Raiders fan on Tuesday, you're probably really pumped for the future because spending a lot of money and you got a lot more to bring in a lot of talent. On the opposite side of that, because the Ravens took in this contract of Max Crosby and they have negative money, they can't sign anybody. And they lose a lot of key pieces for this team. So they lose, like I just said, their center, Tyler Linderbaum. They lose, in my opinion, their best tight end, Isaiah Likely. They lose their best blocking tight end, Charlie Kohler. They lose their punter. They lose an edge rusher. They lose a running back. And they lose their fullback, Pat Ricard. It looks terrible for the Ravens. March 10th at about 8 p.m. I didn't know this was a thing. It gets announced that the Ravens decline the Max Crosby trade. Max Crosby is in Baltimore. He's there.
So weird.
He posted a picture that morning of him outside the stadium.
Yeah,
he was in Baltimore.
He seemed excited. I mean,
he was pumped. Like I told you right before this, he posted like a 20-minute video, basically just thanking the Raiders and was like, "All right, Baltimore, let's roll." That night, they canceled the trade, and everyone's like, "What in the world is going on?" Only to find out, not even 12 hours, exactly 12 hours, the next morning on the 11th, the Ravens are signing Trey Hendrickson to a 4-year, $112 million contract.
It's wild. Which, like, an expensive contract.
Yeah. But, like, and so, again, like, the Raiders still had money to spend. I think at the end of day one, I think they had about, like, $80 million still, maybe $70 million around that.
Yep.
But now they get Max Crosby back. So now.
Okay, but, like, so I don't know the logistics behind all this. Are all the deals that they made just completely null and void with that?
So they can. So how that works is that because really until Wednesday, so which is our today, so get posted on Saturday or yesterday. I'm sorry. That's when you can start signing people. So
right. Okay.
It just gets announced over the weekend. Now I did double check. The Raiders so far have signed everybody that they plan on signing.
Really?
And it sounds like they're fielding requests for Max Crosby, but they might end up actually keeping him.
I mean, they should have the space, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So, I mean, but, like, they're probably done making moves in free agency.
I mean, they made some good moves, though.
Which, yeah.
They're actually, I mean, on paper, they're going to be a team to kind of worry about.
Yeah, that's what, like, if you're looking at that, I mean, like, they're probably, like, the greatest free agency run ever. And it's only week one. Like, I just listed you all the players and, like, all the all-pro players that they just brought in. And, like, again, they still have all these picks, minus the 2 from the Ravens. But, like, still, like, I mean, I think they have 11 picks going into this draft in Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
So, like, the Raiders, who probably have not been relevant since they've been in Oakland.
They've kind of fleeced so far. I mean,
kind of look good. But then on the other end of, like, Baltimore, I'm so confused. I mean, again, you bring in Trey Hendrickson. That's great. That's cool. But again, like, you lose. I just listed all the people that they lost.
Okay, so with that Trey Hendrickson pickup, I mean, we talked about this a little bit. He was kind of told that he was going to be playing with Max Crosby, right? I mean, he was looking forward to that.
Yeah. So
how do they expect to do that with that salary cap?
As of today, and this hasn't heard directly from their sources, but it's been from, like, agents and other reporters, Trey Hendrickson was 100% under the impression in his recruitment that he was going to be working with Max Crosby, and they're going to pair up together in Baltimore, because he also had interest from the Colts. He was about to go to the Colts.
Oh, really?
Yes. But then again, he was pitched that he was going to be teammates with Max Crosby. So seemingly you hear that, and you're like, that's a phenomenal defense to Baltimore. Absolutely, sign me up. Just for it to not work out at all.
Fall apart, dude.
I mean, it was just interesting, too, because then people are speculating into it that, like, I mean, this didn't happen until yesterday, on Wednesday. So, like, Trey Hendrickson going into Wednesday not signed to a team, it's a little sketchy, right? I mean...
Yeah.
Like, because, I mean, then, like, his value kind of drops. But so, like, I don't know if this is, like, something you do look into, because even the GM was like, once we lost Tyler Linderbaum, we were planning on pairing the two together. So, like, he also failed. Max Crosby failed his physical because he was coming off of, I believe it was a knee surgery that was known.
Now, okay, here's another question: can a player not get picked up? Even like, okay, they go on injury at the end of the year next year, or last year during this free agency period. Can't they get signed while they're injured?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why, like?
I'm just confused of, like, yeah, like they got the physical back and like, oh, he failed because his knee's messed up. Well,
Yeah.
he's actively
That's up to the team, though, right?
He's actively yeah, no, yeah. So like, yeah, that's like,
not like a rule of the NFL of he failed this. He's
I guess because he failed it, they have the option to say no, but I'm also wondering if like. Yeah, they saw the value for Trey Henderson go down, and they were like, "Man, we gave up 2 first-round picks for Matt Crosby."
Maybe either way, it's shitty. No matter
because
how you put it.
Then well, yes, it is, and then like because do you panic because you lose all these good players that were on the offensive side of the ball for the Ravens? So like their defense is going to be solid, but their offense is going to consist of Lamar and Derrick Henry.
And
and a really old Mark Andrews. Because again,
I
think Isaiah Likely was the best tight end for the Ravens.
Yeah.
And he's gone. And they lose other core pieces.
Oh, man. I think that the Ravens really, really bit themselves in the ass this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I do want to dive into another story of this that's still very related to it. And again, the timeline of things is very important. So I'm going to shout out a fan here for the Ravens.
Oh, yeah?
His name is Nate. Nate Hamilton's his name.
Okay.
And he posts on Twitter, March 4th, if the Ravens ever so happen to trade for Max Crosby, I will completely shave my head.
No.
March 4th. And I say, March 6th, he gets traded. So you're looking at this now. I do have to share the timestamps of this.
Please.
Because, again, it's so crucial to the story.
Scared I might know where this is going.
So on March 10th, at right here, at 7:23 p.m., he says, "Welcome to Baltimore, Max Crosby," with a picture of his shaved head.
No!
So, again, March 10th, 7:23 p.m. March 10th, 7:59, it gets announced that the trade is backed out of.
No.
30 minutes after shaving your head because you get Max Crosby, he's gone. And this is why sports is just such a beautiful thing, and why it's so important in the world. For moments like these, we get because of sports.
Oh, that poor fucker! That sucks, dude. That sucks.
30 minutes after
Ravens
you
need
post
to add
a picture.
a wig into the salary cap.
I mean,
that's terrible.
13 minutes after shaving your head.
Did he say anything after that?
Yeah, he did. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. He was just like, "What the hell is my life?" Because I mean, it's literally insane. Hold on, let me find him real quick. It's so incredibly sad.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he quote tweeted it, and it's a picture of the Baltimore Ravens, the logo, and all it says is, "I'm going to kill myself." Because you know, like the meme for sports where like it's like the start of the game where like, man, I can't wait for the game, and then it's basically the entire game like I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, it's over, we won. He just posted this like that portion of
just that part.
Yeah, just that portion of I'm going to kill myself.
Oh man,
I mean, it's just, dude, 30 minutes.
You know what? Dedication to his team. I appreciate.
No, I mean, absolutely. I'd be right there too, man. I get it, but
god,
30 minutes, but. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm still looking at this right now, and after week 1, again, like it sounds like Max Crosby's gonna stay at the Raiders. He even then tweeted out after it happened that was like, "All right, fuck it, man. Like, shit happens. Let's roll. Raider for life."
Oh man, I don't know. He's been so vocal about how much he hates the Raiders, but I mean, like, they do kind of have a team now. It seems so.
Since Tom Brady's a partial owner of it, I mean, they've been kind of.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
they've been kind of making some moves. So
good for them.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of an advocate for a while that the Raiders should not at all draft Fernando Mendoza because they are not at all ready for a quarterback when there's so many other holes to fill.
No way.
They fill a lot of those holes, especially on like the defensive side of the ball as well. I mean, plus on the offensive line, you get Tyler Linderbaum, who again was one of the better centers in the league.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
Last year, like that's huge, and I don't know. As a Steelers fan, I'm kind of happy with what I'm seeing Baltimore doing this offseason.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
So I'm having a great
Your
first
division
week.
is looking a little bit easier.
Division's looking really nice, man. Because I don't know. And then there's also like Baltimore also has to rework a contract with Lamar. As of right now, I have not seen anything about that yet or any updates. So
interesting.
Well, does he want to stay in Baltimore, bro? I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he would have so much trade value.
I mean, yeah, but like they lost so much offense, and like they don't have a lot of cap space to sign, and they just spent. I mean, how much did I say? $112 million on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, their offense was shit all last year.
And Lamar's gonna have to do it all now again. Which
yeah.
I mean, he can. But
he's done it before, so. But I don't know. I don't think it's a good-looking future for the Ravens. I think it's a great-looking future for the Raiders so far.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Like I was saying, man, they haven't been relevant since probably Derek Carr in 2016. Was their last good season. So I don't know. I mean, as a Raiders, we'll see because it's the Raiders who have been historically bad. But I don't know. Something to kind of look forward to.
Yeah, absolutely.
New coach, you're going to get a whole new team next year.
I haven't seen the Raiders this excited since they had A.J. Brown for that small period. Or not A.J. Brown, Antonio Brown for that small period of time.
That was fun.
That was really fun.
And then he immediately requested a trade. He froze his toes off or something. Yeah. I remember to this day, man, because that's when Gruden was the coach.
Yeah.
And he do you remember this? Like when he announced that he was getting traded, he posted the phone call between him and Gruden.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah,
it's so great. I mean that's the downfall of AB right there. And, shout out to Mike Tomlin, man. He got rid of him at the right time.
I'll never forget. I was at the beach right after that got announced, and I ordered pizza, and it got delivered to the hotel room. And this guy came up, and I was wearing an Eagles shirt or something, and so we started talking football a little bit. And I was like, "Who's your team?" And he goes, "Oh, it's the Raiders, man. Raiders for life." And then he started bragging about the Antonio Brown stuff. And I don't know. That moment in time has always solidified me every time I think about the Raiders. I go, yeah, he's going to regret to say that. That's not going to be good for him.
Antonio Brown didn't play a game for the Raiders.
And, yeah, never once played a game.
Oh, Jesus. But, hey, man, on to our teams.
Yeah.
We had a pretty interesting week one.
It has been.
You want to tell me how exciting your week was?
Dude, exciting isn't the right word for it. Disappointment. It's the only word. Okay. I've said it before. Howie, I'm putting a lot of faith in him. He has a plan. I think he does. But that being said, I mean, we dropped Jalen Phillips. We dropped Nakobe Dean. We dropped Reed Blankenship. The exciting White's gone. That sucks. Jahan Dotson. I was just talking his praises last podcast.
Yeah.
I was just talking about how I'm excited to see him do some more. This is not good, dude. I don't like this. Dallas Goedert still kind of up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen with him.
No.
I mean, now we've picked up some tight ends. Excuse me. We got Grant Calisarda. He's still, we re-signed him. That's great. He was a good addition. He knows his way around the ball. And then we picked up Johnny Munt from the Jaguars, I believe. So, I mean, he's a veteran. He's been around for a while, so maybe it'll help. But I don't know. Obviously we haven't picked up a lot. It's just week one. But what I'm seeing is something that I've been very critical about with the Steelers. Is it seems like we're just kind of playing for right now, and I don't like that. We're dropping a lot of these key pieces that could really help us out in the future.
I mean, we've been praising the Eagles' defense for how long, and a lot of their losses
they're just gone, yeah. The Reed Blankenship drop alone is such a hit to the heart.
Yeah, that one hurts because, him and Cooper DeJean were really, really fun to watch.
The best.
I mean, I'm kind of with you that, Howie's best month is in April, and
it is.
He does draft really well.
He does. He does. I'm sure that he has a plan somewhere.
But. Yeah, I would think that he has a plan, but I can understand being like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Because then, also, you just got to shout this out. I mean, Jalen Phillips, who comes from Miami, came into the Eagles in the middle of the season, had a few sacks,
dude,
and then was able to turn that around for a $120 million contract with the Panthers.
Yeah. I get why the Panthers want him. I was so excited for him to be at the Eagles.
He was solid.
He was such a good integral piece in that latter half of the season. I was pretty disappointed to see him go. And then we go ahead and trade our third-string quarterback, Sam Howell, to the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. I saw that.
So, I don't know. Maybe the Cowboys are looking for an actual good QB. No, it's not Dak. So,
jeez.
But no, I don't know. From the outside looking in, I'm very critical right now.
I can understand that. I mean, but also, I mean, shout out to the boys for getting paid. Like I
Yeah.
just said, Jalen Phillips got it crazy, $120 million for the Panthers. I think
Yeah.
that's insane.
That's insane.
Because like he had a good season, I absolutely give it to him. But I was like, holy cow, he got $120 million.
I mean, maybe it's just that my football etiquette isn't as great as others, but like he was never a name that I cared about. I didn't know really who he was when we picked him up because I don't I don't really follow the Dolphins. But man, he made a name for himself. I mean,
immediately, yeah.
Immediately. So I don't know. I feel like I'm watching our whole season fall apart. I'm watching the team just get dismantled one by one every single day.
No.
So I want that ability to see just that little bit of good news like you can with the Steelers and say this is our year. We're going to the Super Bowl. But I feel like I'm the exact opposite. I've become such a glass half empty kind of person with the Eagles.
That's just not fun.
It's not fun. It's not fun. It sucks to be at the top for so long.
God, it sucks being so good. Yeah, I know all about that.
But it's early. We don't have a lot of moves going on yet besides who we're dropping. So I'm sure that there's going to be a couple rants on the social media or something when we drop one of our greatest players. It'll happen.
Jalen Carter gets traded here in a little bit.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh,
yeah, get ready.
I'd shave my head.
Swear to it.
I'm gonna say yes. I think my wife would divorce me if I shaved my head. I'm
All
gonna
right,
be honest.
it's in the recording.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I mean, you gotta.
But I mean, I even sent the picture to our football group chat. It was like first day one recaps, and it showed all the spending that was placed at the very bottom. Philadelphia Eagles 0. The only team to not do anything day one.
Nothing at all.
Thing. And I'm like, that's crazy. But even like with the Eagle players that are going around, so like Jahan Dotson, who you were just talking about, goes to the Falcons, who they're going to be interesting. We'll get into that in a little bit. Nakobe Dean to the Raiders, who again they're building up like a master free agency run right now.
Yes.
And then Reed Blankenship to the Texans, who the Texans had a really good defense.
Yeah, I think he'll be a good part to the Texans, but
now there's just one exciting white.
Yeah, it breaks my
Our
heart.
podcast lasted longer than the exciting whites. How about
Hey, I'm put that on a T-shirt.
that? Put that on a T-shirt. But yeah, I can see the worry of being an Eagles fan, but also, dude, Howie knows what he's doing every April when the draft comes around. So I'm sure you'll fleece somebody, and it's gonna turn the entire season around.
And I'm sure, I don't know. I've learned in my years of watching the Eagles that I can't speak too soon because I mean you go back on my Twitter. There's so many death threats to Howie Roseman, and then 3 months later I'm like, wow, I love this guy. He's the best man ever.
Yeah, he actually.
And then I repeated the cycle for so long. I have to sit back and just be a realist and think, okay, you know what? He's got a plan. I just don't know what it is.
He will. You don't know what it is yet. But again, he drafts so well. Breaking news. We did it. Kyler Murray to the Minnesota Vikings.
Whoa, what the hell?
On a 1-year deal.
Wait, what? I thought he was going Falcons.
Kyler Murray is going to the Minnesota Vikings for a 1-year deal to now compete with 10th overall pick J.J. McCarthy.
Well, I mean,
Kyler Murray is owed already $36.8 million from Arizona, so his 1-year contract will be the vet minimum, so probably like $1 million. Huge for the Vikings. Hold on, let's sit on that.
That's crazy.
That's huge.
Yeah, okay.
Wait a second.
9 out of there finally.
Well, no, he's there.
He's there, but is that really a competition?
K1's going to run him out of town, I think.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got to be careful not to jinx us as an NFL society, because all we do is talk about how great Kevin O'Connell is with Castaway quarterback. That's all we talk about as an NFL community ever, because he has a great resume of it if you look back at it. So
he does.
I mean, that's what. Yeah, that's great. I was going to bring that up later because he went and visited the Vikings today. So we're like,
that's
going to be
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
man. I was seeing so many predictions for him to go Falcons.
1-year deal for the vet minimum. That's
good
crazy.
for him.
I mean, yeah.
Good
for him. So, we'll see how that shakes up in the North. But, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, my God. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny.
I can't believe we did it. We finally did it. Breaking news.
We did it. We were just talking about before the start, like, when are we going to get our moment where we finally have a breaking news moment on our podcast? We just had it.
Oh,
jeez, I got to change up my notes and everything. Oh, my God. Okay. Can I talk about my day?
Of course you can.
Week?
Yeah, talk about your day.
All right. I hereby dedicate March 9th as Omar Khan Day because March 9th this year, he goes out and he gets Michael Pittman basically for free. I'll dive into that in a little bit.
That's a big one.
Last year, March 9th, he goes out and he gets DK Metcalf. And we got our guys, man. I mean,
that's a good wide receiver core.
I mean, I have been, and everyone else that's a Steelers fan, complained for so long about how our wide receiver room just as a whole is not good. And now you bring in Michael Pittman, who, I mean, when I tell you we got him basically for free, like you got him for like a bag of Doritos, essentially. So you look at this trade, it comes in, and it is a pick swap. So we give up our 6th-round pick for the Colts' 7th-round pick. But I'd love to dive into that just a little bit deeper to fully understand. So those pick swaps, so the Steelers now go from the 214th pick in the draft to the 230th pick in the draft.
Okay.
They moved down 16 spots for Michael Pittman. That's a steal, right?
That's insane. Yeah.
And it's crazy. I meant to prepare this, and I just forgot till just now. So if you look at the statistics of Michael Pittman and you look at the statistics of DJ Moore, statistically, Michael Pittman had a better year than DJ Moore. Had more yards, had more touchdowns, had more catches. I believe more catches, maybe less catches. But the yardage and the touchdowns, he had more than.
Yeah.
And again, we moved 16 spots for Michael Pittman, and that was it. The Bills, who got DJ Moore, gave up a 2nd-round pick. That's crazy. Like, that just makes it feel so wrong. They give up a 2nd-round pick for DJ Moore, and we moved down 16 spots
to
get Michael Pittman.
Negotiate that? I wouldn't even think to drop that low.
I mean, this is a comeback move from the GM of the Bears, Ryan Poles, because I believe this is his first year at the Bears as GM. Okay. The Steelers gave the Bears Chase Claypool for a 2nd-round pick, and we know how that worked out.
Yeah.
So this is his get back, I think. Where, I mean, yeah, you get a 2nd-round pick for DJ Moore, and we moved 16 spots.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. We just moved down 16 spots for Michael Pittman.
That is nice.
And that's so good. And I'll dive into this later, the breakdown, but I want to specify like why these moves are so good. So, obviously, the biggest loss is that we lost Kenneth Gainwell. Steelers MVP. I was like, we talked about it last week.
Me, yeah.
We talked about it last week. I was like, there's no way. I was like, he's the MVP. He was our leading receiver as a running back. And, like, he was the most explosive player, especially in that second half of the season.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes to Tampa Bay for $14 million. How in the world do you let this guy go?
But
they found the way to perfectly make this up, in my opinion. Because, again, like I specified, he was a running back that was our leading receiver.
Right.
We now go get Michael Pitt, who is an actual wide receiver, too, who can probably even compete for one. I don't know. We'll see. But that's another threat downfield where like you don't have to just dump down to your running back the entire time. And also, so now that helps up the receiving game of losing Kenneth Gainwell. To make up for the run game, you bring in Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle, the guy that has had 1,000-yard rushings in the past. Again, and I mean, just last year, he started week 5 of the NFL season. That's when he got the starting position. Mm-hmm. And he had 993 rushing yards last year. Yeah. So, that helps the run game drastically with Jalen. Like, if Jalen Warren would ever go down. It does.
I think I'm just like, I'm a Gainwell Glazer. I really like him.
Oh, no, I loved him. I'm still upset because, I mean, some of my greatest moments of last year came from the hands of Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Best player on your team.
Was a sucker for it. I mean, I think I watched the catch he had against Detroit probably I mean, I don't even know how many times. I just kept watching it on replay of like how he was able to bend backwards on the ground, caught the ball,
the guy's hands,
got up, and then scored the touchdown. I mean, I watched it a bajillion times. Team MVP. I mean, all people do is just praise Kenny Gainwell. So if we had to lose him like we did, this makes up the best. It's got an alert, probably the Kyler Murray thing, right?
News?
Nothing too crazy. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is signing a one-year deal with the Bills.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, nothing crazy there.
No,
but,
he won't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, he's kind of past his prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I don't want to lose Kenny Gainwell, but if I had to, getting a true wide receiver 2 and then getting
Rico Dowdle's, I mean, like, he's not a bad pickup at all.
You say in the Pittsburgh accent, Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle.
So, yeah, you get a true wide receiver 2 who can compete for the 1 spot, and then you bring in a true running back 2 that can honestly compete for the 1 spot as well. I mean, like, I love Jaylen Warren, but the Panthers' success was heavy on Rico Dowdle's shoulders.
It was. Especially. He went crazy last year. And you called it, too. I mean.
I picked him up on the waiver wire. I don't know if you knew that or not.
You did. Hey, speaking of the waiver wire, can I grab something real quick?
Yeah, do a little poopy transition.
Put it right there. All right, I'm back. Oh, is there something blocking my camera? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just the trophy for winning last year. Woo!
I mean, do people really get excited for the commissioner winning? I mean,
I don't know, but people seem to really get fucking upset for the commissioner winning.
I mean, it's just like, something we're just used to it. I mean, the higher up people getting all the money make all the decisions.
He was due. His team has been so good for the past 3 years, and it just keeps,
that is not true.
It just keeps getting.
Your team was so bad last year.
I made the playoffs.
You made the playoffs because we tanked to get you into the playoffs.
But you know who didn't collude at all this year? This guy. This guy with the trophy. This guy holding the trophy. Didn't collude.
We did have
once.
collusion this year.
No, we didn't.
We did.
Well, don't talk about it on the podcast.
No, I will talk about it on the podcast.
Wait,
I'll call
did
them
we?
out too. Yeah, Harvey and Chris Hoover.
Oh, between them, yeah. Oh my God.
I was saying we as.
Oh
a league.
no, the league definitely had collusion this year. It always does. But
it always does.
This guy didn't collude once. This winner didn't collude once. Woo! It's going to be encapsulated forever. Right there. All right.
So we have to get a new trophy probably. But...
Just put that right there. All right.
Whatever. All right. Whatever. You guys didn't do anything free agency. My team did. We're awesome. Okay. All right. So Michael Pittman, 3 years, $59 million. This is another guy he's going to be around for a while. And again, we got him to just moving down 16. That's the steal of all steals. So shout out to the boy Omar Khan. This is another big one on the defense piece that helps tremendously.
Okay.
Jamel Dean from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
saw that
cornerback.
one, yep.
Signed him to a 3-year, $37 million deal. Super good. We have our second cornerback to pair up very well with Joey Porter Jr.
Yes.
The fun stat going around the internet right now is that Joey Porter Jr. and Jamel Dean, over the last 2 years, have both allowed 1 touchdown.
Whoa, really?
Yes, because they're both very good lockdown corners. Last year, Jamel Dean had the fewest yards per target allowed in the entire NFL as a cornerback position. So
nice.
This is huge.
Very nice.
To complement Joey Porter Jr. as well. To even help with the depth, we signed Asante Samuel Jr. to a one-year deal that we kind of picked up last year in the middle of that free agency period.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, a lot of good depth on the defensive side of the ball. Picked up a corner, too, or not a corner, safety, Darnell Savage, which we already have a Darnell that's been Savage on the team. So
how long were you cooking that one up?
Yeah. We just got another. So, I mean, a lot of good depth on the defense side of the ball. We also re-signed Cole Holcomb for a middle linebacker. Has that depth there. I personally like Cole. A lot of people kind of give him some shit, but dude can play ball.
He can.
And then one that I kind of didn't see coming, probably you didn't either, but Captain Cam Hayward. He finally got his contract. He's back for a 2-year deal.
Yeah,
for $32 million.
I thought he was gone, man. I
thought he was retiring as well.
I
really did. I thought him and Tomlin were going to ride out in the sunset together.
Yep.
But no, I'm
not upset
I think
that he's
this
back.
is good.
I mean,
No, I'm not upset about it either. I mean, this is a guy like we've talked about. I know we had our stuff in the offseason last time, but like he's in the stretch of his career where like he's playing his best ball, which is weird for a guy that's been in the league for like 14, 15 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. So I think that's good for like the culture of Pittsburgh and that kind of leadership is to pair that up with Mike McCarthy as well. So sure. I think that's good. And again, like I'm not going to complain about it because again, his best ball is right now, which is so bizarre. And then
it happens though. I mean,
it happens.
Not like it's the first time we've seen it.
And then we got a punter, the guy that looks like Bill Burr, Cam Johnston.
Oh yeah,
who is back? We had him 2 years ago, and then the very first game he like tore his ACL and like destroyed his knee.
Yes.
Then Then we cut him, brought him back. Look at a picture of him. He looks exactly like Bill Burr.
He does.
It is kind of funny.
He's identical to him.
So I don't know. I'm kind of curious about how this draft goes now with these pieces. Do we still go wide receiver at 21? Do we move up to get a wide receiver?
I mean, the wide receiver core looks good. Who else? Who else do you guys have wide receiver wise?
Michael Pittman, DK Metcalf. Well, as of 43 minutes ago, right before we started, right before we hit record, not Calvin Johnson. Jeez, that'd be awesome. Calvin Austin is going to the Giants, so we have lost Calvin Austin. Like I kind of assumed that we would.
Yeah.
Which again, like he was quick, but like he unfortunately had to play a role where he was a wide receiver too, and he is 5'9". Like he's just not tall.
Yeah,
he was good on the kick returns for Opponent's kickoff, just because he was so quick and elusive.
Yeah, he's a special teams guy though. I mean, at 5'9" in the NFL,
I kind of would like to have that. So I don't know. Roman Wilson, who we drafted 2 years ago, who I just can't stand. I don't like him whatsoever. Now, again, I just brought up the future moves. This is just after week one. What we do in the draft? We move up. We get another young guy. Do we also go out in free agency, still shop wide receivers? There's a few pieces that I'm kind of looking at. Brandon Ayuk, it is getting announced that he is more than likely to get released by the 49ers.
Okay.
So it was good, but like he sat out the last like year and a half, 2 years due to injury. Didn't play it all last year. Got his bag and then just dipped basically. So they're going to cut him. He's kind of a guy that probably would cost a little bit of a penny, or at least he'd want a little bit of a penny.
Yeah, for sure.
But, I mean, we've been talking about Brandon Ayuk to the Steelers for, I think this is the third offseason, which is so impressive.
Ayuk to me, I mean, he could be great. You know, there's definitely a possibility there, but I think he's past his ability to perform.
Yeah, and in true Steeler fashion, I can still see getting some veteran presence in that wide receiver room, and this is one I would love to see just for nostalgia feels, and you might laugh at me, and you totally can. But guess who's a free agent right now?
Who?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
No.
Come on, dude. Come on.
He's going to dance all over the center emblem, and then it's going to be a whole controversy again. It's going to feel like 20.
Sign him to like a vet man, just bring him on for a 1 year just to have like veteran presence in the room. I mean.
Yeah, well, okay.
Just for fun.
It might not actually be that terrible of an idea. Because, I mean, it was him and Tomlin that were butting heads. Yeah. It wasn't like, I mean, you guys have a completely new team now.
It's a completely new team. I mean, this Juju clearly at the end of his career hasn't been re-signed by the Chiefs yet.
Yeah.
Maybe he just finishes at home. He comes back to where it started, man. I don't.
For like a wide receiver 3, it's not terrible.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And like he's one of those guys. Like, although he is old, he like still has like the knowledgeable skills of a good wide receiver in terms of like the route running and like hand positioning, as opposed to some other guys. So
I desperately want to find a way to make fun of you for that, but like I really can't. I really can't.
I think I'd certainly get a good weapon of it because I loved Juju, bro. I loved him so much. He was awesome. He was totally awesome.
Fun in his prime, yeah.
He was so much fun.
I have a Juju jersey lying around somewhere.
And then I just remember there was a time and period where like the offense, the payroll for the offense was so high, and he was coming out of his rookie contract. So like he spent an entire offseason restructuring it, just signed to like a 1 year and like really cheap because he's like, I want to stay in Pittsburgh. And then he broke his shoulder and was out for the season. and then he left, and it was awful and it was sad. But then he won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs. So
he did. He did.
It's okay. But, I mean, come on, man. Like, that's not the worst idea.
It's not the worst idea. It's not. God,
so,
man.
I don't know. I can still probably see some moves being made. We also do need to fix who's going to be our left guard because Isaac Seumalo is gone.
He's gone, yeah.
And then this is interesting, and I kind of want to bring this up. He went to Arizona, and he talked about the choice of Arizona, and he said he wanted to join a winning culture. And I'm like, okay, now I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And I'm like, all right, like I know how like the state of the Pittsburgh organization has been for the past 10 years. But like you're Arizona, like come on.
Come on, brother. Yeah,
come
that's
on,
not
you
it.
just lost your quarterback.
That's not it.
And then speaking of which, that's another thing in free agency. Who the hell is going to be throwing the ball to DK and Michael Pittman, bro? Like I don't.
Yeah, because Rodgers is still technically a free agent.
Rodgers is a free agent. I mean, I'm so confident it's going to be Rodgers. But like I even wrote down Kyler Murray ? Because there was a lot of Kyler Murray chatter. I was anti Kyler Murray chatter. Now I don't have to worry about it. He's going to the Vikings.
Right.
There's conversations because Kirk Cousins did finally get released by the Falcons. Mm-hmm. There's conversations of what I've been saying for the past month. I feel like just get a veteran quarterback in the room, but like he doesn't have to be the starter the whole season.
Right.
There's also conversation kind of emerging that like if it's not going to be Aaron, it's going to be Will.
Well, that's kind of like you have to put him in at some point. You got to let him play a little bit.
Yeah, which is crazy that even like at the Steelers organization, we're like, yeah, we're handing the keys to the 5th round pick guy, which
so,
I'm not opposed to.
Not the dream scenario, I guess, but like the way that I would play this is you plan on Howard being your QB1. You let him be the guy. And then, yes, go and pick up one of those veteran guys as a QB2.
Yeah.
One of the ones that's willing to be a QB2. Like you said, Kirk Cousins, I think, would happily sit down as a QB2 somewhere. And he can go in when, if Howard isn't producing, okay, you've got a veteran there. If Howard's hurt, okay, you have a veteran there. If worst case scenario, you have somebody to back him up, but you guys had him on the team last year. He didn't get to play at all. I mean, it's a gamble, yeah, but why'd you draft him then?
Yeah, that's what – because, again, Aaron is so high on him. I really think it's going to be Aaron because, like, I talked about last week how he was on the McAfee show, and I don't the whole time he's talking, it's not like he was talking in like a, hey, goodbye, Pittsburgh kind of thing. It was more of like, hey, this was really fun. And, like, he was just singing the praises of a lot of guys. Like, I mean, he spent 20 minutes talking about how Ben Skoranek wore wired headphones because of Aaron Rodgers. And he was just singing the praises of, like, a lot of people. So I don't know. I'm not kind of leaning towards that, but here, watch this. I had this kind of teed up. I am so confident that Aaron Rodgers will return for the Steelers quarterback that I'm going to post it on our Twitter. Oh. I'm going to buy 3 people an NFL jersey of their choice that repost and tag their friend in the tweet. I am. Watch that posted.
Hold on, I'm going to repost that.
I'm that confident that Aaron Rodgers will be back.
So, okay, if I repost that and he comes back, will you buy me a jersey?
Well, did you tag a friend?
I will. I'll tag you.
Are you following? Okay. Yeah, I'm so confident that Aaron Rodgers will return as the Steelers quarterback next season that I will buy 3 people that repost this and tag a friend an NFL jersey of their choice if he does anything else. Must be following.
I'm
that confident. I'm that confident that Aaron's going to be back.
I respect the hustle. I mean,
I'm also just want us to get engagement because that's all I want. I'm not confident, but I am. I'm that confident, and I think the reunion with Mike McCarthy is going to work pretty well. I don't know. It is pretty interesting. Like again, like all these free agency signings, and I don't know. Where's the crowd that was like, "Oh, people only play for Tomlin"? I mean,
right.
I mean, like again, Cam Hayward came back.
He did. I really did not expect that one.
I was so sure that they're done.
For sure.
He's been here with Tomlin the whole time. He's done. He's at the eye of his career. But again, he's going to year 15. Now again, he's playing his best ball. So I'm gonna let him do his thing.
Right.
But so wild. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, offensive line definitely needs a spot filled for the left guard. I can definitely still see some more wide receiver moves being made, either in free agency or in the draft.
For sure.
And again, I mean, the Steelers still have 12 picks in this draft. Hold on, I saved it. I mean, we have in this 2026 draft in Pittsburgh, as of right now, we have a first-round pick, a second-round pick, 1, 2, 3 third-round picks, 2 fourth-round picks, a fifth-round pick, 1 sixth-round pick, and 3 seventh-round picks.
That's great. I mean, that's plenty of room to work with. That's
plenty. And again, like, I mean, I'm still not very confident we go into the draft with 12 picks. I think we continue to make moves.
I mean, you've got plenty of trade material.
Combine those around to move up a little bit.
Right.
Get another player. I think it's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting. But it's a whole new team, and it's now gearing up to be quite a new offense as well.
Yeah.
I mean, again, on paper, because we know how the Steelers play sometimes.
Course.
On paper, assuming it's Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman, Jalen Warren, Rico Dowell, Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington.
I mean, that's a great lineup. Again, on paper, but it's a great lineup.
On paper. And again, like the O-line is young, and they're playing good, and they're playing together. They're only just going to get better. Obviously, we need to replace Isaac Seumalo's spot, but
right.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, can I even say 9-8 that Tomlin's going? I don't
know yet. Well, that's just it. Like, this offseason is so hard to speculate because you guys genuinely have a new team.
It's a whole new team, so we can't be like, I don't know. Is this the same old Steelers? I don't know.
I mean, it's really going to show if it's the players or the coaching. I mean,
it's going to be. I mean,
it's going to be a very telling year, I think.
Yeah, not even new head coach, whole new coaching staff everywhere. I mean,
I'd be excited though.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
I think that it is probably going to be. And this is just to play, I guess, devil's advocate, but I think it is probably going to be another 9-8 type year, 10-7.
I unfortunately see that because the roster's solid.
Yeah. But it's honestly, like this is going to be a quote unquote rebuild year for you guys. I mean, just as far as the
word rebuild does not exist in the mind of Art Rooney. He's made that very clear.
And I believe that. Trust me. But Mike McCarthy, you've got a brand new OC, brand new defensive coach. I mean, it's gonna be different. So
I know it is. I'm very much aware, but Art's made it clear he does not believe in that word rebuild. Doesn't believe in it. So we'll see. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Well,
but let's go. Let's bounce around the league here a little bit. Let's dive a little more into this Kyler Murray stuff off the dome, man. I mean,
dude. Okay, I think that's a great move for Minnesota. I mean, people that listen know that I'm not a fan of 9. I do not like JJ McCarthy, and I don't think most people like JJ McCarthy. I think that this is fine because I think that Minnesota is a good team. I like Minnesota.
I love Justin Jefferson.
I know you do. But no, I love them as a team. I think that they have a lot of passion, a lot of soul, and I did not see it last year. So,
Skull.
Yeah,
Skull.
I like that. Like
the Viking shit goes hard.
It does, man. It does.
They got the big horn. They got the ship out on the stadium, man.
JJ was just not a Viking, man.
Well, you got to think of it that was 9.
Oh, you're right.
That wasn't JJ. That was 9.
Right. Well, maybe if he plays as just JJ McCarthy next year, maybe he'll be better.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously going from the Cardinals to the Vikings is a much better situation for Kyler Murray.
Oh, for sure.
Been there forever. I still have my speculations on Kyler Murray because he is just so small and that, he gets beat up a little bit. But, obviously this is a much better team, much better organization than the Cardinals. So, and again, I would hate to jinx this because, Kevin O'Connell has such a great track record of what he does with castaway quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
So I think with that being said, I think I must take Justin Jefferson in my first-round pick next year for fantasy.
I don't think that's a bad pick, honestly.
I'm going to do it.
I know you will. I know.
I do it every year. I unironically have Justin Jefferson on my team every single year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think also Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase also kind of finds his way.
You find a way to get him every year.
I don't even do some of it's not even me, man.
You bully people without knowing. You just fleece people.
When someone is 0-3
Hey,
with Jamar
you're allowed
Chase.
to do it. I mean,
Yeah, all right, let me paint you the scenario. When I'm sitting on my Xbox playing Rocket League, and I get a notification on my phone that someone has sent me a trade, and it is someone that is 0-3, but with Jamar Chase on their field, or on their team, and they send me a trade, one for one, Jamar Chase for Garrett Wilson. I'm just going to say no to that? I felt bad. That's why it took me so long. I felt bad. I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is right.
I'll be honest, man. I would not have felt bad at all. I would have put it down. That's crazy.
Yeah,
oh, I know. Yeah. Well, you'd be stupid not to.
That's what I know. I kept saying that. I was like, is this real? I was like, this. I had to look it up. And I was like, is something going on with Jamar Chase that I don't know about? And then Garrett Wilson was out for the season after that. I mean,
Yeah, that was just unlucky.
Yeah, but oh well.
It is what it is.
Let's keep bouncing around a little bit. Oh, I gotta shout out the man. He's our guy. I mean, his just relentless work ethic and his hustle just make him great because this player, Ben, has made history.
Okay.
And it is Kenny Pickett. He is doing something that no other first-round pick has done ever in the history of the National Football League, and that is be on 5 teams in your first 5 years.
Oh, where'd he go?
He's with the Panthers.
Oh, really? Oh, that poor soul, man. That.
I mean, just again, man, like he's doing the unthinkable, and
good for him. I mean, he's got to stand out. Got to stand out.
And listen to how funny this is. So, this coming season, the preseason finale is Pittsburgh Panthers.
Ooh.
We potentially could see a Will Howard Kenny Pickett face-off.
That would be good, man.
That'd be badass.
I would love that.
That would be badass, dude.
I mean, every team that he has been a part of, historically, has beat the shit out of whatever team he's on.
He goes to a shit team, and then goes to another team, wins a Super Bowl, goes to a shit team, now he's at the Panthers. Maybe the Panthers win the Super Bowl.
I mean,
call it the Kenny Pickett effect, man.
Yeah, man, he would solidify his name in NFL history if he can do that.
He would.
If he can get 2 Super Bowl rings.
Imagine if he had 2 Super Bowl rings?
Oh my God, he would have never had that on the Steelers. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, who's the real loser here?
Yeah, you would have told me, hey, Kenny Pickett's got 2 Super Bowl rings. I'd be like, man, that's crazy. That's awesome. But I just got to poke fun at him because I don't like him. Of course. Hey,
did we talk about the Kenneth Walker trade last week?
I have it written here. It's here. It's coming up.
Okay. That's just another big one.
But first, yeah, I want to talk about the Indianapolis Colts really quickly.
Of course.
First of all, Alec Pierce gets his bag.
Yes.
Dude, he signs a 4-year, $114 million contract. Who, with that contract, he became the highest paid free agent wide receiver in NFL history, and he is actively the 9th highest paid receiver in the league.
That's crazy.
I mean, he was good, but oh my God.
It's so funny, though. Like, I mean, after last year, he did great last year. But 2 years ago, he was like an ongoing joke within our friend group.
Yes, he was.
Just so funny to me how much
it's crazy that like he's finally like 2 years ago the running joke of like Alec
I'll
Pierce.
trade you Alec Pierce for
we're like get out of here.
Yeah.
And now he's the 9th highest paid receiver and just got a huge bag.
And he was great last year. I mean,
and he was great last year. And also his quarterback, you got to shout him out, man. He did it again. Daniel Jones got a bag.
Good for him.
I talked about he was tagged. He now has signed back with the Colts on a 2-year, $88 million contract that can turn into $100 million with incentives.
That's great. And you know what? I think that he can hit those incentives as long as he stays healthy.
And as of right now, I mean, he's talking like he's going to be ready week 1.
Good. He's another player I glaze. I love Danny Dimes. I don't know why. But
Colts were fun to watch last year.
They really were.
Jones,
now that he's out of New York, like I've got nothing but love for him.
No, not at all. Another one. So the Dolphins finally cut Tua.
Yep.
And he immediately. Now I don't think you know this because you made a comment earlier. He got signed with the Falcons. Actually.
You know what? As soon as you started saying that, yeah, I got him flipped up. You're 100% right. Yep.
The Falcons' now quarterback room consists of 2 left-handed people. One of them is 1 hit away from going to God, and the other one has no knees. So,
They're going to be a good team next year.
They're going to be a good team. So, yeah, Tua gets picked up by the Falcons. They cut Kirk Cousins. Holy cow. That was a tongue twister. And the Dolphins are taking a NFL record $99 million worth of dead money to make up for the Tua contract.
Ooh.
99 mil. That is a record high of dead money.
That sucks
for cutting Tua.
Sucks.
It's good for Tua.
Yeah, but like
he's getting paid $99 million to not play for an organization.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, I totally
what
like
are the Dolphins going to do? Do they have anything in mind? I mean,
I haven't seen anything too crazy from them other than that they say they got their franchise quarterback in Malik Willis.
Yeah.
So that's all they got. All that I have seen notably is that they signed Malik Willis, who was one of the top free agent guys.
Okay.
That one's going to be interesting because, I mean, he was a backup for a while. And, like, now when he played those few games for Green Bay, he was great.
Oh, he was, yeah.
So I am interested to see if that does carry over because he's going into a new offense, new team, new head coach. It'll be interesting. But,
for sure.
And then I don't know what the Falcons are going to look like. I mean,
I don't think they're going to be good. I mean,
they've tagged Kyle Pitts. They have Drake London. Bijan Robinson, I say it all the time, he can be the best player in the league.
He can.
Absolutely. He can.
But
will it happen?
I don't think that he's on an organization that will let that happen.
I mean, we'll see. And then, again, they got Kevin Stefanski, new head coach. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and they're not going to be a team to worry about, I don't think.
Yeah, and then last few here. Okay, I wrote down Kyler Murray got cut, but we obviously know where he is.
Yep.
I even wrote down Vikings favorite, so look at that.
There we go.
It was also very well known, so I'm not that pumped that I called it. But. And then last week, we sat here, and you told me, on record, on quote, it was safe to say he's not going anywhere.
Well, okay.
Kenneth Walker is going to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs extend Travis Kelce for 2 more years.
So, with that, I mean, was I wrong to assume that? Am I wrong to assume that at all?
We looked at it, and you're like, yeah, Super Bowl MVP. And, the Seahawks had the 6-month cap space. And you're like, oh.
But why help the Chiefs?
Why are we helping the Chiefs?
Why help the Chiefs?
So then this is entirely interesting as well, because then I talked about it last week. I was like, there is no way in the world that Jeremiah Love, the running back at Notre Dame, does not go to the Chiefs.
Right. Well.
Now they got their running back, so they don't have to worry about that. So, and I even talked about that they used their pick at 9 to take a running back, and then their pick that they got from the Rams at 21 to get an offensive lineman. Now, pick 9, they can take the top offensive lineman in the draft and probably get a corner or some piece on defense in 21 because they also lost a few defensive players to free agency. But, I mean, damn it, dude. And, Patrick Mahomes is going to be back week 1.
Yep.
Travis Kelce says that he's not done playing football.
Okay, but I personally think that kind of hurts him a little bit because I don't think that Travis Kelce is, the greatest name as a tight end in NFL history like everybody else. He's just not that great. I mean, hot take, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. He's just another tight end. I mean, you look at his stats over the past 2 years, he hasn't put up anything crazy. Am I wrong?
I mean, I don't. He's had 1,000 yards. It wasn't last season. The first season he didn't get under 1,000 or over 1,000, or was it 2 years ago? I think the last 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the last 2 years he's fallen.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant career.
No, God, no.
Okay, I was like, my God.
No, he has had his run.
Yeah, I mean,
the last 2 years
he's way past his prime.
Yeah,
but okay, so they got their running back. The Chiefs also need to find a wide receiver that can stay out of prison. I don't know. I mean, you got Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy both racing their cars over 100 miles an hour and beating up on women.
I saw kind of off topic, but that Howie Roseman has a no women beating clause. So he won't pick up any players that hit their wives. And you know what? It works out for him because none of his players go to prison. Yeah. So maybe the Chiefs need to take a.
You want to talk about another top free agent wide receiver that's out on the market, and where I think they're going, it's Stephon Diggs, and I think he's going to prison. So, Like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. Did he?
God, I still can't get over that like, they wore shirts free for Rashee Rice when, like, he almost killed people.
Almost killed somebody.
Oh, my God. And, like, he even posted, like, a highlight tape of him coming back. And, like, again, highlight tapes are cool when you're coming back from, like, ACL, Achilles injury, not coming back from a suspension where you almost killed people and assaulted people.
Yeah, but you know what?
It's not. It doesn't hit the same. Oh, hit the same. That was an accident.
Oh. Nice.
Boom. So, yeah, I don't know. Chiefs are back, but they need a wide receiver, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I got picks now, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will. Speaking of wide receivers, there's one other one that I want to talk about personally. Mike Evans going to San Francisco.
That was next on my list.
I knew it.
Boom, we're on this. I just punched my microphone.
Punched it straight up.
Shit.
But yeah, Mike Evans out of Tampa Bay. 3-year contract, I believe. $60 million.
That's what I saw, yeah. So seemingly going to end his career.
Yeah.
That was interesting because we even talked about that last week, that he was probably going to end his career with Tampa. But clearly had his frustrations with Tampa, especially towards the end of the season, where they had a really bad loss to the Falcons. I remember when Kirk Cousins beat them, and it was like
terrible.
It was like a 3rd and 28 or something, and like Tampa Bay defense like allowed Falcons to convert to like win the game. It was
right, and
I remember he was like pissed. But
yeah,
to the 49ers, which very interesting. He had a press conference today. I got to listen to it a little bit where he was talking about, I feel like the 49ers are one piece away from being Super Bowl contenders, and I'm that missing piece. I was like, ooh. Okay. Which, like, at the same time, like, when have the 49ers ever had, like, that veteran presence in a wide receiver room? It's been a while.
It has.
It certainly hasn't been with Brandon Ayuk.
And,
So, but I'm also interested to see how they expand that wide receiver room because, like, it seems like they're going to cut Brandon Ayuk. Juwan Jennings is still a free agent, has yet to re-sign. He hasn't signed anywhere. So Ricky Pearsall is probably the next best name up. Who he
wasn't bad, but like
So
they could definitely find better pieces.
And then depending on how the process for George Kittle, who I think he had an Achilles. It was his Achilles or his knee?
Oh yeah, he did get hurt last year, didn't he?
Yeah. And they got Christian McCaffrey, and so I don't know.
I mean, I don't think Evans is really wrong. They are like totally Super Bowl contenders.
No, and again, that's what kind of like what I've been talking about. Like he's one of those guys that's going to be good when he's old because he is really good at the fundamentals of route running and catching.
Oh yeah.
So like I think he's going to be fine. Now the running joke is how injured he has been in his past. They're going to the 49ers, who their facility is right next to a substation, and that's just going to like the theories of like that causes injuries.
Yeah.
Because of how injury ridiculed the 49ers were the entire last season. So now it's just like, there's my guy.
I mean, but it definitely ends his career there for sure, right? Like,
I think so. Unless they cut him and he tries to go somewhere else. But
at that point, he probably like Evans, I don't think.
I mean, he's gone over like he's Hall of Fame. Like he's had 1,000 yards every season except for this season. He's got a Super Bowl. Like he'll be fun. It'll be fun. Let's see, what else does he want to do? Another one?
Probably.
Whatever. And then the last piece of information I wanted to talk about is that Geno Smith, going back to where it all started, man, he's going to the New York Jets.
Yeah. He must be really good to play for that team.
I need to find the picture of it real quick because, like, the Jets also kind of they did some free agency moves where I was like, okay, but I wonder if it's like on my likes or something, but I'm going to try and look for it. But they also they traded for, Mika Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
And his presser was today, and he just had his picture up behind the podium where he was like, dude does not want to be here, bro. Oh, my God. It was so bad. I have to find it. Give me
while you're finding that, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was a guy waking up from a coma. And he was like, "Oh my God, I've been asleep for 12 years. What year is it?" And he's like, "Oh, it's 2026." He said, "Who's the quarterback for the Jets?" He says, "Geno Smith." He goes, "Wow, he must have been great those 12 years."
Yeah, you're like, ooh. But no, I mean, because he's another one. Here's the picture. But he's another one going on a vet contract or like a vet minimum, I would say.
Okay.
So, like, they're not really paying him that much. So we'll see. I don't know. And like, he's a guy has seen everything in his
yeah.
career. I mean, he's been in pretty shitty organizations. He's also excelled and done pretty well with like the Seahawks. He's seen it all. So that kind of help. I want to say that helps you like a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, here's a picture of Mika Fitzpatrick during his press conference today. I mean, it's bad.
Oh,
it's so bad. Bro does not want to be.
Oh no!
I mean, you go from one of the better defenses in the league a few years ago with the Steelers to the Dolphins, now the Jets. I mean,
yeah, he looks like one of the homeless guys at Subway down the road.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But I mean, I think those are all the big names out of week one so far. I mean, it's just week one.
Just week one. So
I'm sure other stuff will happen as we get in the next few weeks.
For
but
sure.
I mean, we are about a month away from the draft.
It's coming up.
We're coming up on Howie season, man. So don't stress. It's almost Howie season.
I pray to God that you're right, man. I pray to God that you're right, but I don't know. Like I said, glass is half full.
Oh
yeah.
No, never mind. Okay. I was like, okay.
No.
Yeah, nice.
No,
Nice.
I'm worried.
Stinks.
But with that, that'll probably have to do it for this week of Yinz and Youse. You got any final words or thoughts?
Aaron Rodgers. Always Aaron Rodgers, man. It's always been Aaron Rodgers.
Add that to the words of wisdom. All right. Well, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I did it out of order.
You did one of those.
Well, I broke my finger in high school, so I can't do a 3. I had the 2.
So weird.
Yeah. But
I don't know if you hold on. This is way off topic. I can't like the Spider-Man thing. Like I can't. That's as straight as my pinky can get.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah,
mine is like that on this hand. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can do that, but then how am I going to activate my web shooters, dude?
That's true.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'm gonna look like an idiot Spider-Man, bro. Like I can't. That's as far as it. Ah! It hurts. It hurts my hands.
All right.
I think this one's worse.
Oh, that is way worse.
Yeah, I just can't do it. My fingers are too long. I can never be Spider-Man.
Well, thank you all for watching. Until next week, stay loud, stay proud. We'll see you on game day.